Here's a backpack review. Important to say before we get going, this is not sponsored in any way. This is a bag that I've bought for myself, and I just, as I do when I buy any bit of gear, I like to share it with you guys. This is a PGYTECH One Mo backpack. I've been looking for a long time for a good sized backpack. The one I had already, which was a low pro sling bag, it was great. It's a great sling bag, great for day trips, great if I've just got a couple of bits of gear with me. But to keep all my gear in one place, or if I'm going on a big trip, I needed a bigger bag. And I looked forever. I looked at all the low pros, I looked at all of the Peak Design, all of them, all the bags. And it was really hard because I was either going to be spending thousands of dollars or getting a bag that's either too small or doesn't really do what I want. Then I discovered this thing. One thing I want to cover really quickly are these shoulder lifts. So you got these loops with your hands, and if you just pull on them, just lifts the bag up off your shoulders to give your shoulders a bit of a rest. Seen lots of reviews, no one's really mentioned these. This is great. Any bag that has these is worth it. Of course, you've got a sternum strap, which I'll take off. Oh, by the way, if you're watching this when it goes live, great Kararoo count at the moment in New Zealand. If you're in New Zealand, you see a Kararoo, jot it down, make a note of where you saw it, and report it so we can find out where these guys live. Okay. Oh, it does get a bit heavy, but let's you've got loops everywhere. This bag has crazy amount of loops, so I can stick on my water bottle and everything. I can stick my Joby on the side here where you got this hook. Hang on, let me loosen that off. Straps it on and hooks on a loop. This is metal, so it's nice and durable, and you've got this flexible pocket. So if I just take my Joby out now, which will then allow me to switch to my proper camera, stick a water bottle in here, or you could stick, any tripod. And then if you've got a longer tripod that doesn't fit there, you don't want it. So if you do have a longer tripod, longer than the Joby, and sticking it in this pocket means it's going to be way up in the sky, it does have an elastic loop on the bottom which you can adjust and tie in at least one of the legs of a longer tripod, hold it in place. One really neat thing of these little loops, see how I can't undo the zip? So that if anyone tries to grab this in a hurry, they can't unzip it if they just grab it. Inside here you've got a little pocket for your pens or your lens cleaner. There's another zip pocket in here as well. You've got a flexible pocket here which I keep my knife and my cleaning kit in. It's a nice little self-contained pocket under there. You've got on the other side more pockets. One down the bottom, which we'll get to in a minute. The one up the top, that gives you access to your camera right here. And you've also got this pocket here, which is an RFID shielded pocket, so you can keep your wallet or anything you've got that's just your credit cards or whatever in this pocket, and no one's going to be able to scan them. That's right, in the top, not in the bottom, which is something I really like and we're going to get to in a minute. This bag's nice and durable, I really love it. You got a strap here, you can hold it. Handle on the side, handle on the back, handle on the top. Makes it nice and easy. The side straps tuck in, so when you don't need them, your main straps can just tuck away, be out of the way, which is great when you're trying to undo it and they don't get in the way. Two zips here, and look, it opens sideways, not long ways. For me, way more convenient. You've got two areas within here, camera area and whatever else you need. We'll get to this bit in a minute. The camera area is great. It's very customizable. You've got a little area here which I keep my filters and things like that, and it's got this little lip so things don't fall out too easily. You've got an area for lenses, another bit for lenses. There are extra bits everywhere. I've taken out the extra divider here, which you do get so that I can fit my longer lens. And of course, as you saw, access the camera from the side. But everything's nice and safe here. And the reason I like it up the top, which I'll get to, is when you're traveling around the place, and I'll just zip it back up for a minute. One of these bags, whenever you put a bag down, I'm always nervous that my camera gear in the bottom is going to get all smashed or banged about if I put the bag down, especially if I put it down a bit hard after a long walk. So knowing that it's safe in the top although it does make it a bit top heavy, means that I can just plop that down. My camera gear hasn't just gone and smacked into the ground. Plus you'll notice it stands up by itself. Look at that. If I walk away, no hands, no hands. It's standing up by itself. So, a few things I like. One, these little loops, they seem to be a bit useless actually. This is one of the things I don't like. That stitching, I feel, if you're attaching things onto there all the time, it's probably not the best. However, you've got these other loops up the top. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 at the top. You've got 1, 2 at the bottom down here. And I think that's it. Oh, there's more on the side, of course. In the front, you've got this little pouch here, which magnetizes shut. Can you hear that? A little click. It's a magnet. In here, I've got straps. These straps allow me to attach things to the front, to the top, to the bottom. They're just extra straps for strapping on extra gear you might have, whether it be a small tent, sleeping pack, or even if it's just like another little bag. God, I'm getting this filthy already. It's great. I love it. It's nice and rugged. You just wipe it down clean. It does have a rain cover in the bottom. So you undo this, and you do have a rain cover which is fully detachable. Great if you just want something to sit on and if the ground's wet too, because this bag's fairly waterproof, or at least water resistant. And you've got this rugged bottom. Get that back in there. This rugged textured bottom right here means you can just put this down, take out the rain cover and sit on it, and you're all good. So if you've got some extra stuff, we've just got a jacket, or you want to throw a gimbal or something into the bag and you're already all packed up, if you undo these, this little bit opens up and suddenly you've got an extra about 20% storage right in here with a couple of compartments to separate things. I often throw in my extra tripod, or even if it's just taking your jacket off. Really handy. The safety loops as well, they're also on here, so to keep any thief when you're wearing this on your back getting into your backpack, you put the little zip in here, and if you try to pull on it, they can't open it. They have to fiddle it and undo it before they can get into your camera gear. Same with the bottom. You've got another zip here which takes you to the lower pouch, and I want to show you this. This is real cool. You've got another bag right here. Right now I've got my lights in here, but also as a day bag this is brilliant because you can unzip it and look, this expands. So now you've got another pouch on the top that's accessible, and you've got the main pouch which opens away from you if you've got this on you around your waist to keep your accessories in here. Like I said, I've just got my lights in here, but you could carry a drone or anything. You've got the extra dividers in here just like you do in the main compartment, and you can also use those dividers in the main compartment if you're carrying a lot of gear and you want to use this entire lower section for extra gear. It's just very flexible, very versatile, which is why I went and bought this bag and why I like it a lot. Another great thing that you've got here is on this flap, you've got these spaces for your batteries to go. And on there, you've also got these little sliders that have green or red to indicate whether the battery's any good. So what that means is that when your battery's dead, chuck it in there, slide it across, you know it's dead. You don't have to guess when you're out in the field what batteries are good and what batteries are bad. That's a review of the PGYTECH One Mo. Just a real quick look at it. I really like this bag, and it's only $250 New Zealand, so it's really well priced. You get a lot of bag for your money, plus it's rugged, it's fairly water resistant on its own without the rain cover, but you've got the rain cover if you need it. And you can also use the entire bottom compartment just for clothes or anything else that you want to carry, so you're not limited with this bag. I'm going on a trip soon. I want to take this bag, I'm going to put my clothes, my iPad, everything into this bag, and I think I can do it. I think I can make it work, so we'll find out soon enough when I make that trip. Anyway, I hope you really liked this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. If you haven't already, I do have a Patreon link below. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, you're missing out on half the story. Any of the photos I take in any of my videos, you will find on my Instagram in detail in terms of what settings I've used on the camera to shoot them. So again, link below to my Instagram, and I hope to see you there. Throw me a message, say hi in the comments. What bag are you using? Have you found the perfect bag, or have you found the one that's close enough for you? For me, it's the PGYTECH One Mo. For you, it might be something different. Let us know down below. Anyway, take care and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.